What's up guys, this is Alexander King and today we're going to check out a brand new band for this channel. Now, first of all, that's always exciting when that's the case, and if you're familiar with the channel you know that that's true. But I'm specifically curious about this one, guys. We're going to check out together a band that's called October Ends, specifically a song called Dark, and I got a lot of requests for this band on the comment section of the Sleep Token reaction videos. If you've seen those videos, you know that I got kind of addicted to that band. It's been on repeat a bit too much, I have to say, if there is such thing as listening too much good music. I'm curious whether there are some similarities in the music style, in the singing style. Of course, Sleep Token is a very interesting band and mixing and clashing a lot of genres. I don't know if this is what we're going into here with October Ends, but I guess there is only one way to find out. So I will shut my mouth and let's listen to this together, guys. October Ends, the song is called Dark. Let's go.
A disguise and pretend that I work out. I use mild paint to cover my breakdowns, distracting myself over
Very low bass.
my life at the moment.
I like the style.
In the daylight, I hide my feelings behind masks, but late tonight, time can be
And the masks.
Light up alone, I just drink about it. Get high, it helps not to think about it. Blind girls spend the night and fuck about. I live in the dark, yeah. I live in the dark. Venom is no time of light. It's so hard to act like I'm fine now. Just stay away.
Dark mode enabled.
I'm starting to understand why, guys.
Alone, I just drink about it. I live in the dark, yeah. I live in the dark.
This melody, even the pre-chorus, reminds a bit of a song by Sleep Token, taking back to Eden.
To act like I'm fine now. Just stay away. Ready to the ground. Lost in the dark. Someone was make a sound. Ready to the ground. Lost in the dark. Somebody make a sound.
Nice. Chorus again. I feel like we're in a more like regular metalcore territory here. But there are a few things that I want to point out, guys, in the reaction, in the analysis. Very catchy. Nice. I mean, it's not really comparable, and it's not fair for me to get into this with the mentality of I'm going to find something like Sleep Token, because again, that's very different for a various amount of reasons, of course. And I have to say, guys, the closest thing that my brain is connecting these two, it's like a metal Billie Eilish, a metalcore Billie Eilish. I think that there were a lot of influence, specifically, of course, in the music videos. There are some references, I think, to other things that Billie Eilish did, but also in the production and the sounds that they went for. There was a part where I think it was before the first chorus, where the bass sounded a lot like the final breakdown section in Bad Guy from Billie Eilish. Which is very interesting because I've always thought of like Billie Eilish has a lot of point of contacts in what she does with metal in a way. So it's a territory that has not been explored as much, I think, like that queer key type of metal. There are bands, don't get me wrong, and there are a lot of artists that follow that, but it didn't get to the mainstream as of yet, not even in the metal scene and the metalcore scene, as far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, guys, this was a very good song, very catchy. I don't feel like it's a memorable song for me and for what I'm used to listening to. As in, I can see myself listening to this when it comes up. I don't know if I will seek something like this out. It's also, of course, much shorter. So it's they're trying to pack a lot of ideas and a lot of different concepts in a very short song, which can work, of course. It can work. Like I come from a mostly punk background, so listening to a 3 minutes song is not an issue for me. But I feel like there were a lot of parts in this song that could have been extended a bit more and developed a little bit more, and that would have made it much more interesting. And that's something that, of course, we talk about a lot in the videos about Sleep Token, and that's one of the parts that makes them so unique. It's just they take the time and they leave the space to explore all these different ideas and combine different things. It started out, of course, as a very poppy song, like that alternative pop type of vibe, and then mixed in with the more usual metalcore parts. It's very interesting also the style of the band, and they were never playing at the same time, so when I see things like this and the other members of the bands are wearing masks, I always wonder if it's like a one-man project, but I'll assume that, of course, there is also a live band that supports it. But yeah, I have honestly no idea about this band and what they actually do, so please do let me know in the comments, as always, especially if you're a fan of this band. I will be curious to listen to more. I cannot really base my judgment on the band based on just one song, of course. I don't even know if this was the right song to listen to as an introduction to the band, so make sure and do let me know, because I'm curious about it. Especially, I think that there is potential to develop certain ideas and create some interesting soundscapes with what I've heard here. So taking elements like the very sub bass that sometimes you even hear in techno music, implemented in metalcore. I haven't heard it that often. You hear it often, of course, like basses and guitars tuned all the way down, or 8-string guitars and 5-string basses or 6-string basses. But using, for example, an electronic, I should say, sub bass this way, it felt kind of original. And as I said, a lot of references and point of context with something that's very mainstream like Billie Eilish. So I think it's a great idea what they tried to do. If that's correct in any way, I might be completely off. But yeah, guys, please do let me know what you think about the band. And as I said, recommendations to explore more. I'll be more than happy to check something else out. For now, I guess, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. If you made it this far, I do appreciate it. Of course, there are going to be regular updates on this channel and uploads when it comes to reactions, covers, original music as well. I did release fairly recently 2 new songs called Berlin and What I've Learned, a bit different genre-wise as well. You can find the video for the last one, which is What I've Learned, somewhere around here, as always. And yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I guess I'll catch you the next one. See ya.